Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another cat tutorial. Today I will be trying out a new dye that I got through AliExpress, and it is for a baby boy. So we will have a chance to see how it works. And I will be utilizing some distress inks in order to create patterns with two stencils that I have here, which of course I'm going to let you see the outcome. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I always do appreciate those of you who are still with me. And for those of you who are yet to subscribe, thank you so much, because without you guys, there will be no reason for me to be doing those tutorials. Sorry. So I'm really grateful to you all, and I appreciate all of you. And of course, happy Mother's Day in advance if we do not see on Mother's Day. But I hope to still present a video. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I would like to do is, this is just an cream piece of cardstock. I think it's a 65-pound cardstock. It was part of my scrap. I'm going to go ahead and use my dotted stencil, and I will use this to create some sort of pattern in the back here. For that, if I can get it to go the way I want to, that would work very well. Okay, I think I'll use it this way so I can kind of tack it on here. I'm going to use some washi tape to get to have it to stay on. Hopefully it won't move. I usually like to have a piece of paper towel on the bottom of my piece of cardstock, just a plain piece, so it doesn't get dirty while I'm moving it all over the place. So just a white piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with that. I will use this green shade here, which is the cracked pistachio, and I will get the dots in here. So I'm going to start coloring up, and then I will definitely touch base with you guys in just a moment. So this is the first step. Okay, so I have this colored up, and at this time I'm going to go ahead and get my die cutting machine, and I will get this die cut done out so we can see how it works for the first time. This is one of my manual die cutting machines. This is the Momenta Freestyle. It's pretty decent. It doesn't do everything like the Cuttlebug, but for just everyday things, like standard things, it works just fine. I'm going to get this cut out now, and let's see the results. Yeah, my die cut just moved a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to let it go back over just for good measure. I do that sometimes because I just don't know how it will work the first time, so I don't want to have to give up some of the work I already did. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, it looks like this particular die cut, what it does, it leaves, I don't know if you can see, doesn't actually cut this completely. It leaves, the top part is nice, but, I kind of, looks like I have to cut this in the corner. So I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to just cut this as straight as possible. Perfect. So this is what we are left with, and it looks really pretty, to be honest with you. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is, this is my card base. 110-pound cardstock is just a simple white card base. I'm going to go ahead and use this stencil here, which is, let me see, yes, I should be able to get the whole thing in this stencil. I'm going to go ahead and use two colors for this stencil. Colors. This one will be Lucky Clover. This one will be Fossilized Amber. And I'm going to do almost like maybe a half-half, or, something. Nothing I'm not trying to be overly dramatic about this, but I'm just going to go over. And again, it's always good to have a piece of some sort of piece of material so that your fingerprints don't get, all up on the, make a mess, because it can happen very easily. So I'll go ahead and get this colored up, and I'm also going to be using a little bit of the green clover as well, and I shall be right back. Okay, so I do have the second part of the card, and I have done like a kind of half and a sort of a bit of blending in the middle of the stencil. Now I'm going to go ahead and position the boy on top of this here. Now I would have to trim off a little bit on the end, so that's okay too. So let me go ahead and get the part stuck on, and then we shall take it from there. Okay guys, this is the results. Now I know it's kind of, a little dull, again, it's just experimenting. But if you would like, if something like this were to happen, you can maybe use like a marker or something and go in between, just to kind of have the baby boy stand out if you wish. Just do little things that can make this part of it stand out more. So this is just a simple pattern. If you just have, simple die cut, you could maybe do a solid background maybe. It just depends. What I will do is I will take this picture, and then I will also do another picture with me, coloring the inner sides of the letters, and you can decide which one works best for you. So thank you for watching, and see you guys next Sunday. Again, happy Mother's Day in advance. Bye-bye.